It is extremely important to me that the stories we share are authentic and that we strive to tell both perspectives. I've been a local to this remarkable island 3 times and a tourist too many times to count. Our Home Your Holiday celebrates Aruba. There's a reason why Arubans are so patriotic, and there's a reason why visitors keep coming back. Let's dive into the elements that makes Aruba our home and the perfect holiday. Hi everyone, and welcome to Our Home Your Holiday, where we share content that celebrates Aruba. Today we are filming at this beautiful property that is up for sale in Paradera. You might be asking why. Well, Aruba is arguably the #1 place in the Caribbean for real estate investment. So let's get into that a little bit further. I spoke with a former repeat visitor of this island who is now a resident and not only selling homes, but the Caribbean lifestyle. Meet Phil. He was sold on Aruba basically the moment he stepped foot here.
Approximately 20 years ago, I loved Aruba so much that on my first vacation here, I bought a place and I rented it out until I was ready to retire, and then I decided to come full-time to this beautiful island.
Phil is a real estate broker with Aruba Palms Realtor who says the Aruba factor makes his job easy. The nature of his work comes somewhat naturally to Phil since he genuinely loves and appreciates the island.
Yes, we don't just sell properties, we sell the Aruba lifestyle. We make a perfect match for the property that they want based on their requirements and budget. And like you say, it's not hard to sell the island. The weather's perfect. It's 84 degrees with a cool ocean breeze, and the people love it. So once they find that perfect house, it's a no-brainer. They decide to take the dive and choose to purchase and enjoy the island lifestyle.
When you buy from Aruba Palms, it is a 360 complete transaction.
We help them with registering cars and finding how to pay taxes, how to set up their house with electricity and water, and all sorts of services affiliated with their purchase. So we are a full-service real estate brokerage firm, and that's what we sell to the clients. They know that once they make the purchase, we don't abandon them. We give them that full range of services, and we do it, for a prolonged period of time after the purchase. We're here for them, and they really appreciate that.
Let's talk a little more about the beautiful home we are filming at today. Nunez 64 is a 3-bedroom house located in a family-friendly neighborhood. It is a spacious home with high ceilings, plus the landscaping and backyard are major selling points, if I may say so myself.
Is this backyard unbelievable? The most beautiful backyard you've ever seen. Look at the greenery, look at the land, look at the unique shape of the pool. You can't beat it. You can picture yourself entertaining guests out here, having a great time in the privacy of your own backyard, in a great neighborhood, safe and secure. It's just a fantasy. It's unbelievable. It's the island life in a nutshell. You can't beat it.
For more information on Aruba Palms Realtor or on this beautiful home, make sure to visit their website. The Cartier Boutique in Aruba recently celebrated its 30th anniversary. Now, you can find a Cartier boutique anywhere in the world, from London to Paris to even Hong Kong. But do you know what makes the boutique on this island so unique? The Cartier brand in Aruba recently celebrated its 30th anniversary. One unique aspect about visiting the Cartier boutique in Aruba is that unlike most boutiques of the brand, the one on this island is locally owned. Therefore, when you shop at Cartier Aruba, you are also supporting a local business.
Yes, let me check, look how young I was, 30 years.
This is Lydia. She's been with Cartier since the day it opened in Aruba in 1992. We dug up some photos and had a little blast from the past. Lydia is on the left. 30 years later, Lydia is still here and still with Cartier, locally owned by the Gandelmans. And if you're wondering whether Lydia's passion for the brand has wavered, well, it certainly hasn't.
Like I say, Cartier, the brand, is very special. It's French. It has the special design. It's, if you buy any Cartier piece, it's an investment. It goes up in value. The craftsmanship is amazing behind every piece or every collection. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to have a piece or to own a piece. You can pass it to your generations to come. So that makes it very special. And also behind every piece, there's like also a history. It can be a watch. It can the quality, or the watches, the leather goods, jewelry. It's beautiful.
Arguably, Cartier is most well known for their Love collection. It is a 25-year-old line. It is still very in demand. In the 3 decades, she's worked with many buyers and families, but also different generations within those families.
Of course, I have people that have been here coming to Aruba for more than 30 years, and since we opened up, and they keep coming every time, or they call special for me, or they send me an email, still there, doing it's amazing, the bonding you create. And I've seen them, sometimes I see people pregnant, expecting a baby, and now I see the kids buying for their kids, so it's amazing to see.
You'll find that the Cartier Aruba team is one of the top sales team in the Caribbean, trained internationally by Cartier, but always with a local, personal touch that feels like family. Congratulations, Masha Pabieng, to Cartier and Lydia on 30 years of luxury, fine craftsmanship, and service. I discovered a very quaint restaurant establishment on this island that everyone can stop by at any time and find what they are looking for. Most importantly, it is of great value. Let's take a look. Welcome to TOF, aka Twist of Flavors, which is also known as the ideal one-stop shop for everything. The restaurant serves a full house pretty much on a daily basis. Whether it is breakfast you're looking for, Sebastian says it is one of the best times to come.
So what I like about the breakfast is the people are like the nicest in the morning. Everybody is so friendly and happy, and yeah, it gives me a smile on my face. Because if the people are happy, I'm happy too.
Or perhaps you're looking for some savory lunch options, such as a good and hearty French onion soup, or maybe you're in the mood for a lighter option, such as a carpaccio. TOF has a diverse menu and great deals for lunchtime. They are always eager to serve the visitors of the island, but also the residents.
With lunch, we have a lunch special, which is $18. So it comes with a soup or a sandwich or a wrap or a salad. And it includes 1 coffee, juice or soda. Which is nice. And during lunch, we have a lot of local people, what I like. So, you learn a lot about the Papiamento language, what I'm learning at the moment.
You can find repeat guests of this establishment maybe up to 5 times a week with the timeshares nearby. Besides for the tasty offerings, it seems like the service is also what keeps the guests coming back for more.
I think it's the whole vibe with our staff. Susan, the owner, we people love. And I think Twist Flavors are kind of a place to meet. Because it's so funny, like almost every night people that sit at the table and then they look next to it and like, hey, like what you doing? Are you stalking me? And it's so funny.
Let's go back to Susan, the owner, for a moment. A female business owner who has been in the restaurant industry for more than 20 years. Her resume includes operations in New York, St. Martin, the Netherlands, and here on the One Happy Island. So naturally, you are in good hands at TOF with her at the helm. It's never a dull moment for dinner at TOF because the kitchen is constantly churning out weeknight specials in addition to the regular menu. There's grouper and burger night, plus food and wine pairings on Saturdays.
every Thursday we offer grouper night. So it's one grouper prepared in 4 different ways for $24. So I have a lemon butter grouper here and a grouper cheese with tomato.
Let's say you just want to grab a drink. Well, TOF is a great stop for that too.
Voila.
It certainly seems like guests enjoy themselves at Twist of Flavors. Cheers! It is a fact that Aruba has the #1 repeat visitor rate in the Caribbean. This is, of course, tremendously important since Aruba's #1 economic pillar is tourism. But what is something we can do in order to ensure the millennials and Gen Z, so the future generations of travelers, continues this pattern and trend? Well, it turns out that vacation rentals are playing a big part in this. Recently, vacation rental professionals Aruba held a press conference to share well-researched recommendations for responsible and sustainable vacation rentals on the island. Dennis Goedheit is the founder and CEO of Gasiola, a vacation rentals platform based in Florida. Dennis says vacation rentals are only going to accelerate in the next few years. COVID has shifted the way people travel. Many people experienced vacation rentals during the pandemic and liked it. A large percentage of these people are millennials and Gen Z.
And as we've seen in studies, like 89% of them love the experience and want to return to vacation rentals. And we see that trend even stronger with younger generations like millennials and Gen Zs, which will account for 75% of all travelers around the world in the next 2 years. So I think for the future of Aruba, it's very, very important that we cater to that demographic and that we don't only focus on the older generations.
The demand for VRs is there. What the island needs now is to keep up and adapt to the new travel trend. The association shared 10 comprehensive recommendation points to discuss with policymakers. Some of the points include implementing a VR license system, increase tax compliance, ensure proper balance with affordable housing, attracting more millennials as well as Gen Z, and much more.
For vacation rentals to be a success in Aruba, we need to have a clear legal framework. The rules have to be clear for everyone, and now we need to enforce those rules so that you don't have the cowboys that ignore them and give us a bad name. So we are pro-regulations, let that be clear.
Many countries around the world have adapted to this new travel trend.
The problems for Aruba are not unique. You see the same issues coming up everywhere, even in a destination like Orlando, where we are based. It's a tourist destination, biggest theme park capital in the world.
Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Our Home, Your Holiday for any on-demand access to our stories. And if you have video production needs or have inquiries about brand videos, feel free to email us. Thank you so much for watching. I'm your host, Yentolu.